Welcome back, sports fans, to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic will be Los Angeles Kings' worst three jerseys. John and Shrems, take away.
That's our Stadium Series jerseys.
Well, I mean, they're all should be on the worst list, but like, how can you do it for a one-off? Especially when there's chrome. Look at the chrome.
It's the future of jerseys.
Future. You're in like a spacesuit collar.
I know.
Like,
it's
great.
Thank you.
Look, there's a lot of options on this worst of list.
Yeah.
LA is a team that's looked very good and very terrible, and rarely in between.
Yeah, 100%. But the dynamic range of their jerseys
huge.
is like it's all over the place.
And starting to talk about like these eras, like how do you slight one era more than another? Like
they've tried a lot.
Yeah.
And coming up with three was kind of a pip. So
yeah.
But the one that I think everybody agrees on should be on here is actually our number 3.
Oh, for sure. Well, if you remember this is what, Phil?
This is the 2020 Stadium Series.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about P-51 Mustangs involved in the storytelling. Do you get that?
Is it melting?
It's fast. It's very fast. LA! Wild Blue Yonder. I mean, it was held at the Air Force Academy, which they did not give me a patch on this. Adidas Authentic.
Not many
so
people
sad about Adidas leaving.
Saw that game live, to be honest with you.
No. At least they didn't chop off the numbers like they do on the Blues sheet music diagonals. But I mean, what a weird jersey. And clearly the worst thing that happened in 2020.
It doesn't get much worse than this. Well, that Avalanche jersey was pretty bad too. So
true. So. There's a lot of bad jerseys in LA's history, and I was very much thinking about the Reebok one where they used to say Los Angeles at the bottom, and then they dropped the stripe and left Los Angeles there, so it just kind of hung in space.
Float there.
But I good luck finding one of those first off, because no one wanted them then. They had the ones that look exactly the same before Reebok.
I don't think anybody's wanting them now either.
Right, so they're not on the market, and maybe objectively worse. It's not that this was a lazy design like that Reebok dropping the hemline stripes. This is just deliberately egregious, and
but it's Stadium Series.
But when you try and make a bad movie, it's a bad movie.
Yeah,
it's Sharknado versus The Room. When you try and do your hardest to make a great jersey and fail, it can be a cult classic. This, I feel like they tried to make a bad jersey.
Yeah. I'll give you that. There's a lot of white space down there when I see it in person.
Did they wear white pants too?
I think so. There's a lot of white space on that one too. So but black and white versus gray and white, which is a road jersey. This one not so much.
Why break up the numbers like that?
I think it's meant to be stenciled. They're stenciled numbers, because you couldn't make a 7 without having an extra break in it.
That's dumb.
It's dumb. It's dumb, and that's why it's there.
But is it as dumb as this?
The most redeeming thing in this is it's purple. That's it. That's the only thing. Because yay, purple. But
not many teams did purple.
No, purple's so rare. So there's that. But Phil, when they wear this,
they wore this in 2002 to 2007.
And they wore this same jersey with the opposite crest before that. Yep. So this, we're gonna need lots of jersey cams. So Phil, on your horse. So the crown is the current crest of the home and road when they were wearing this third.
Right.
The crown started on this exact jersey, so you can come back out. The crown here, I have one. It's the crown here.
Yeah.
And that was the third jersey. Then people liked the crown so much it got promoted, and so the primary logo got switched to this. The better question is, how was this ever a primary logo?
That shouldn't be anything.
Phil,
if we're going to be honest.
So zoom in on the primary crest. We're going to have a look at elements here. So it's supposed to be regal, right? It's a
heraldry.
Shield.
I get it.
Right.
Heraldry.
Yes, that's the way, heraldry.
Fantastic.
But okay, so you got a crown here, very, very minor detail. You got a sun because it's Los Angeles, it's sunny. And then you have the probably the best part is it's a lion with a hockey stick. That's great. So you got any more zoom on that? I want to show you what the lion is wearing here.
Oh, you can see it.
Sunglasses. The lion is wearing sunglasses. On a hockey jersey. That's I think, is that better or worse than Florida's palm trees? And then it says Los Angeles at the bottom, as they did in all of these or the next one. Like you gotta say where it is,
The Buffalo
because
one, yeah.
you know, kings and palm trees in LA here is not enough. Like LA, Los Angeles, like
What is this?
that's the other, like the fact that we're just now getting to that element after all of this is also, there's way too many bumpers. There's so much going on. What is this? It's got to be some royalty BS. It has to be. But I don't understand what.
What's your take on the glitter?
Honestly, the glittery numbers is my favorite part. It's like the only redeeming thing of this. Because I'm not even a big fan of purple. I just feel like a forum blue. Don't send the hate mail. Purple. I think this is probably the best part of it, because at least it's something unique. And LA, it's glitzy, it's glamorous. Like, you know, it's LA.
Yeah.
Everyone loves LA.
It took me a while to find this. You can find the purple with the crown easily.
Yeah.
This one took me a while, and I needed this one just because that particular player didn't wear. Rasmussen never wore the crown one. He wore this one. So it took me months to find this.
Because no one wants it.
Yeah,
no one wanted
fair.
this logo. I don't know why this logo was ever approved as a primary. It just blows my mind. That's not a primary logo.
But does it blow your mind as much as this?
Yes, actually. Okay. You all know what it is. Unfortunately, it's not the one we have with the customization on it. Mine's currently off with the customizers, and yours is far away as well. The Burger King. When they were the Burger King.
Only for a year, 95 to 96.
And if I'm not mistaken, the league minimum of 6 games, I think. I'd have to double check on that. But it's the Burger King.
I hate folding this jersey because it goes against everything that I know about folding jerseys.
So when you fold a jersey, if I may, and you actually do it opposite than I did, but I watched someone, when I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame and bought my Winnipeg jersey, which is actually right over there, I watched the girl fold it in no time at all, and I nearly proposed on the spot. And like, so you fold it so you don't wrinkle the crest or the numbers, right? And so when you have it in, you have your crest, nice little thing, they stack well. That's how you fold a jersey.
Yeah.
You I think do it opposite with the numbers out. The name on the front's a whole heck of a lot more important than the name on the back. But I digress. And
whoa, it's very stoic of you.
Well, it's very Herb Brooks of me. And this, you can't do that. Why not, Trent?
Because when you would essentially be folding this crest in half, which you don't want to do.
No. Those creases never come out.
It kind of goes down just a little bit into the center of the jersey. This makes no sense. Gradients.
Yeah, one of the few times you have a proper gradient. So this is, with 96, the initial third jersey program, printing things. How many things can we print? And this is part of that.
But why?
I think it's supposed to be a regal sash. I think it's supposed to be some kind of regal
like a hall
thing.
Monitor?
Yes, like a hall monitor.
Okay.
But like
the king of hall monitors.
Where's your hall pass?
Honestly, so in defense of the Burger King, I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Yeah.
I think without this stripe, without this center stripe, and you put this center, I think this just becomes another forgotten third.
Sure.
I think it's just how weird this weirdness. And even if this was just center, it might be just another, like, it is what it is.
Wearing this, it's strange because there's nothing here but obstructing my movement. But over here, I feel like I'm bending the crest.
Can't do that.
Which I don't want to do. That's dumb. Why would you put this up here?
Well, it just becomes a shoulder patch.
Yeah,
but like when it's unbalanced, it does look weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that the original king apparently was supposed to have a silver beard, which I think also would have looked better.
Okay.
I think that was a last minute change because of the silver on the jersey. I don't think it's a bad look. I think it's kind of like the Islanders Fishermen, where if it wasn't an NHL team, it would be just fine.
Sure.
If this was LA's Farm Club, this would be a fantastic logo. If LA was just a 2000s expansion team, it would have been a fantastic logo. I think it gets a far worse rep than it deserves. But I am in a vast minority on that.
But placement wise, like you said,
that is bad.
That comes down here. This is not on the list.
Well, at least nowhere near where it is. It goes in the same vein. It might replace this one. Like,
what a range there. My
right?
God.
I guarantee there's other ones that like let us know what we missed.
I'm not saying these are great either.
I mean, this is at least somewhat semi-typical, even if the stripes are. I mean, look at that. Look at what because everything's got to be forward and zooming and. Let us know what you think. That's
Yeah.
what the comments are for. He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tune in for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
I love LA. We love it.